Hello everybody, Dan here. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé right here on the channel. Right guys, so let's get into it. Today we have a story for everybody about Holly Weeks from the USA and her South African man, Wayne Cornish, and a bit of an update with these two. Now, we haven't spoken about these two before, and I feel like these two are perhaps one of the weirdest couples that we've seen recently. I just can't really wrap my head around why they're together, what's going on with Holly, what's going on with Wayne. I feel like there's a lot more than meets the eye with these two. Now, a lot of people have a lot of theories about Holly's behavior on the show. She constantly slurs her words when she's actually filming scenes, but then when she's doing the behind the scenes shots where she's sitting down, in a kind of like not in the action shot, then she sounds very normal. A lot of people have a lot of theories about that. We're going to talk a little bit about that today. Also, what is going on with Wayne? He kind of deleted his social media. Also, is Wayne in the USA? And are they still together? Like, what is going on with these two? So let's get into it. And this is coming to us from Screen Rant. And so, did Wayne move to America to be with Holly? Now, 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way star Holly Weeks wants Wayne Cornish to move to America with her and find out where the South African man lives in 2023. Now, the 90 Day Fiancé star Holly is regretting her decision to marry Wayne in South Africa. If you guys saw that wedding, it was a couple of weeks ago, I believe, and that was a train wreck, and people had all sorts of opinions about it. You know, Holly kind of looking completely out of it, the whole thing just looking super odd, and everybody thought that Wayne's sister kind of saved the day. But Holly is just, what is going on with her? People think that she's on drugs. Literally, everybody that I read online thinks that she's either on painkillers or God knows what else. And there's a lot of hints that perhaps she is taking something. I don't know. I'm just reporting what people are saying. Her behavior obviously leaves a lot of questions that we don't really have answers for. Now, Holly asked Wayne to move to the U.S. with her, but Wayne is hesitant due to financial concerns and also cultural differences. The couple's current relationship status is ambiguous, but they still interact on social media, leaving their future together uncertain. Now, it's interesting because, usually we always talk about how, the foreigner on the show just wants to use the American for a green card. Well, Wayne does not. He has no interest in coming to the USA. So at least we can remove that from, the criticism that we can levy at this guy, because he just, no matter the crime in South Africa, no matter the load shedding, as they call it over there, where the electricity goes off like every day, maybe multiple times a day, no matter with all the problems in South Africa, the high crime rate, all of that, Wayne just doesn't seem to have any interest in coming to America. So we got to give it to Wayne. He is not just looking for a quick green card, which is also why a lot of people don't really understand what exactly he wants from Holly, because she seems to be having a lot of issues, and he seems to have to kind of prop her up or just even help her just stand at times or talk or whatever. So a lot of people don't understand what is going on with these two. Now, 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way star Holly Weeks wants Wayne to live together with her in the USA. Holly is 44 and she's been married twice before meeting Wayne on a Jehovah's Witnesses dating app. Now, the Utah woman met the 40-year-old plumber in South Africa, where they got engaged within 3 days. Now, Holly relocated to Johannesburg on the show and also took her mother, Julie, along for the wedding that was to happen a week after her arrival. Now, Wayne had kept Holly in the dark about his finances. It didn't stop her from getting married to him. However, Holly is now regretting what she did. Holly had been feeling lonely in South Africa after mom left. She had nothing to do to entertain herself. She was used to having a very active life back in the USA. She ordered a mermaid tail to cheer herself up. She thought it would make her feel better about living there. Now, Wayne didn't seem to approve of Holly's mermaid fantasy. She had finally found something to do that she loved. Holly had not made any friends, but Wayne thought she was not trying hard enough. Wayne wanted Holly to hang out with his friends, but Holly didn't have anything in common with them. Now, Wayne insisted she hadn't found anything common because she hadn't spent any time with them. It's like you're complaining about everything, but you haven't even really given it a shot. He added, Holly confessed she was not adjusting well to her new home. I'm not doing that well. I'm depressed. I'm sad, said Holly, who had reached her breaking point. She confessed that she didn't know much how much more she could handle in South Africa. So she asked Wayne to move to the USA with her. So she admitted that she was the one who decided to come to South Africa and marry Wayne. So it was her decision to do that. She felt like it was up to her to make things work. However, Holly was scared because she didn't know if she could handle staying in South Africa long term. Now, I don't know what that means for the future, she said. Different scene from 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way Season 5 showed Holly experiencing a power cut while she was in the middle of an arts and crafts project. She had been in the country for 4 months by then. She didn't have any support system apart from Wayne. Now, Wayne, meanwhile, had been working for longer than usual. She didn't like being home alone, and they had only 5 hours of power a day at this point. Holly had safety concerns. When Wayne returned home in the middle of the blackout, she told him, "I can't take this anymore. I want to leave. I want to go to America." Wayne was annoyed with Holly, moaning about power the minute he stepped foot inside the house. Holly told him it was simple and they could just leave and go to America together. "I know that I don't really want to live in South Africa anymore," she said. Now, we're going to take a look at this Instagram in a second. Wayne worried about how he would make money in America since he wouldn't be able to work for a certain time on his visa. He didn't want Holly to take care of him as it would be against his culture. He wanted Holly to adapt to South Africa. Holly said she couldn't do it anymore, and she wanted Wayne to come to the U.S. The plan was for the couple to stay in South Africa regardless of what happened. And I just don't know if I can go to America like ever, Wayne acknowledged. Holly recently told an Instagram follower, "I'm in America for a funeral," and I believe this is what kind of sparked rumors that perhaps Wayne was with her. Now, meanwhile, Wayne's Instagram username has SA to show how proud he is of his country. He posted a video from Cape Town on October 9th to confirm he's still living in South Africa itself. Wayne also mentions that he is a qualified plumber but does digital marketing now. It could be that Wayne's plans to do work, he could want to do that in the U.S. if he does make the move. Now, Holly and Wayne do appear to be together as they like each other's posts and follow each other. Okay, so let's take a look at this post right here of Obvious Princess, which is Holly Weeks. And, this is the thing. So this article that we just went over here, now it talks about Wayne, how they follow each other on Instagram. However, Wayne recently had a bit of a breakdown on social media. So 2 things here. Number 1, Holly admitting she's in the USA. I don't know how that works with the NDA. I don't think she's supposed to be admitting that. Perhaps if there's some kind of extenuating circumstance like a funeral or something, maybe there's an out clause of revealing your location, because I feel like it could, get people talking and people wondering about, why is she in the USA? Did they break up? Did Wayne move there? Like, what is going on? And so I feel like that is a potential problem with her NDA with the show. The second thing here is that Wayne disabled his Instagram. So maybe let's take a look at that first and see what's going on, because this is what he had to say. And this is on the 90 Day, the Melanated Way Instagram account. And they say something's going down with Wayne. He had a few messages for the 90 Day fandom before he deleted his social media. So he said, "Give me a follow. I just realized I got the least followers in 90 Day Fiancé. Whoa, even Sarper, who slept with over 2,500 women, and Brandon have more," I guess is what he said. So he said, "Leaving social media, please share this far and wide. My page will be deleted in a couple of hours. Just need people to know that I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. I'm not baptized. Enjoy your lives." And he is right, because if I look at if I'm trying to search for his account, I can't see it. It's gone. And this has been a few days that it's gone. So I don't know what's going on with Wayne. Very odd message, in my opinion, to post this. It feels, I don't know if it's for attention. I don't know if he was having some sort of episode. I don't know, but he has a hard time dealing with the fact that he didn't have a lot of followers on social media, and so is just deleting his page out of frustration, I guess. And he even calls out Sarper. Look, I don't know what to say about this. The only thing that I can say is that if you want followers, you got to be active. And, we spoke about Sarper in one of the last few videos we did, how, I personally don't buy his whole, I had a love child story and I was never involved in its life. And the whole story with the mom, in my opinion, had tons of holes in it. Simply because, he says like, oh, she just wanted to use me basically as a sperm donor, but then I got worried that she was going to come and drop the baby on me. To me, that doesn't make any sense, right? If she just wanted to use him as a sperm donor, then that would be it. And I'm not even sure why the woman would keep in contact with him everything about his story felt just too convenient to me, in a way that we just can't really verify any of the information. He doesn't have her last name, like no, no information that can be verified. I've personally felt, and he was even asking for it. He wanted us to share and help make it go viral. I thought it was just something he did to try to get clicks, to try to go viral on social media. And just having this kind of like urgency about it. Like, oh, this is urgent now, even though it hasn't been urgent for the past 25 years. I don't buy it. But anyways, at least doing that, you were creating some kind of buzz and interaction on social media. Wayne and Holly haven't really done that. So if you haven't tried to milk the media machine, then you can't complain that you're not getting enough attention. You got to do stuff, in order for people to talk about you. And this kind of almost feels similar to the Harper thing, kind of saying something outrageous, just in hopes that people start talking about you. But in this case, he actually deleted it, and I still can't access it. So Wayne is off of social media. And if we look at the comments here, a lot of people think they're both high and tripping. Somebody says he's a cool dude, but his wife is, never mind. I scroll on my phone or fast forward them. Who said he was a Jehovah's Witness? If not, oh my God. I believe he was. I mean, that was a part of their storyline. Supposedly it's how they met and everything, right? So maybe he is not now. I think they touched on that on the show as well, that they weren't now, but they were still trying to do the right thing when they got married and not sleeping together and stuff like that. So a little confusing in terms of the messaging for Wayne. These two have been shit shows from the jump. Their scenes are always all over the place. Both appear to be on drugs, if you ask me. And this person says she's definitely high and spaced out all the time. I agree. Last night's episode, they looked high as hell. So, and some other people say it's bad that it took me a minute to even realize who this is. And do we know why he's closing his account? So, we don't know. We don't know exactly what is going on with these two. Of course, now their wedding, a lot of people were also, critical about it, mainly about Holly. And this was what, was posted on Reddit when this happened. And then this person here said, nothing prepared me for the actual wedding. What the actual F? Wayne's sister saved the day. She's a gem. I question how Holly will survive without her mom. Also, what drugs is she on? It's so uncomfortable to watch. So this is kind of the way that people perceive these two. It's in a way that, Holly is basically taking something. Now, we don't know if she is or not, but literally every comment that I read about these two pertains to something going on. And when you watch the scenes, it's hard not to get that feeling. Especially, I remember the scene when she got to South Africa. I don't know if you guys remember this, their very first scene or episode when she got to South Africa, and she literally was like not able to function or speak that day. And a lot of people were wondering why that was. Like, did she take something on the plane to relax herself or something like that? But she was not able to function that day. It was very odd. So ever since that day, people have always had these questions and concerns about these two, but especially about Holly. So, so Wayne deleting his social media account. Now, what is Holly posting recently? So she posted this 4 days ago. She has new hair color. And I believe she is in the USA right now. And, she's posting stuff about being classic. She's posting stuff that people said about them that, like hate towards them, I guess. And, this person said, is Holly okay? She's giving vampire and her boyfriend has literal fangs. And then she answers that immortality looks good on me, you silly mortal muggle. You can see that, responding to hate online is a sign, in my opinion, that the critics are getting to you, and you got to have thicker skin than that to be on the show, in my opinion. So she's kind of a little bit all over the place, but the big story here is that she is back in the USA. It's not clear if Wayne is with her, especially now that he has deleted his social media account. That could be a reason perhaps why he has deleted his social media account. But of course, him having SA in his account, very proud of being South African. And on the show, you just never get the feeling that he really wants to move to the USA. So I don't know if this couple is going to work out. just a really odd one for me. And I kind of hate going on about Holly and the stuff people say online about her abusing certain substances and whatnot, but you can't help it because everybody literally feels that way. And so you got to wonder what is going on with her. So you guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below, guys. Just wanted to bring you this update since we haven't spoken about these two yet here on the channel. So you guys let me know what you think about this whole thing. What do you think Holly came back to the USA? Do you think that her and Wayne are on the outs? Do you think this relationship has any kind of chance of working out? What do you think is going on with Holly? What do you think is going on with Wayne? A lot of people also have questions about Wayne and don't really fully believe that he blew all of his money on crypto. People think something else is going on there. And I really think that oftentimes you can't really believe things as they are said because people want to sugarcoat the reality. And so, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below, because for me, I can't really wrap my head around these two. Like I said, one of the oddest couples that I've seen recently. So this is going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a big thumbs up. If you did, hit that subscribe button down below for more content right here on the channel. And I will see you guys very soon. Take care.